Hey guys, it's Magic Black Wolf 359 again. We're going to do a video clip explanation how to use AI to generate video clips for your music video. Now, in general, I use, I'd say, about half a dozen to a dozen different AI platforms, and I use their free models to do anywhere between 5 to 8 second video clips, and I apply them to uh, together to make a music video for my site. Now, in general, I use ChatGPT or Gemini as one of my generators, and this is like the base. Generate an image of an orc scout on a dragon, sort of thing. It does a very good job. It brings up and makes something very similar to the World of Warcraft movies, and it looks fairly good. But the problem is that it's just a still image. And yes, you can string still images. I do it often into a music video. I mean, heck, most of them out there that if you buy a piece of music and it has any kind of album art, that's all it is a still image. So we do that. And then we port it over to an AI video generation tool like Arena. Now, Arena does a really cool thing. It pits two different video generators against each other. Sometimes you'll even get the same one, and they'll come up with two totally different videos. And let me show you the first one. We threw this Orc Scout picture into the generator, and I've got a little bit of a bug. It seems like that every time I hit play on one of these, it kind of cuts the volume on my recording equipment. So I'm going to play this, and then we're going to talk again. All right, as you can see, it did okay. This image was a little still at the beginning. Dragon wasn't moving very well. But once it got into the movie, it started moving a lot better. And then, of course, the next video. And this one was even shorter. Um, and it didn't do too well in the aspect that he pointed off in a direction, and then the dragon just flew off and didn't go back towards where he pointed. So we use this one, download it, and we'll transfer it to uh, our specific platform for generating our music off of. I use Canva, and it's nice because I can upload all my videos, my audio files, images, stuff like that, and place them in as you throw a video file uh, into this. You can now. Let me show you here. The Waking of the Shaman. Um, Once you plug that in, it drops down here onto the audio bar. And it only goes as far as the video images or the still images progress, as you can see. So if I add in another piece of video, it changes where it's at in the location. So you got to be careful where you're placing it. And as you can see, there's freaking 5 minutes of audio for the Waking of the Shaman for the full video. In between each individual clip, you'll have to do a transition. And I just do dissolve usually. Sometimes you can do the circle warps, stuff like that. And it's just sort of transition from one image to another uh, throughout the music video. Once you've got everything laid out until you get to the end of the music, uh, throw in a title, and then you can download it, and it'll put it in MP4 video format. Download that, and there's your music video. That's basically how I do it. I'd say, I think on the original Waking of the Shaman, I used a total of something like 20 different different images. Some of them I applied twice or 3 times or whatever. Sort of like when you get to the chorus, it says the same exact thing, so you use the same videos in there, and you'll have to sometimes manipulate them a little to change how they look so that they land perfectly with the audio of the song. And depending on the platform, you can turn off the audio generation. So instead of having it talk through your thing, you can then go in here and extract the the, the the audio track and delete it so that these are silent images instead of an actual clip with voices and or music or whatever. Once you get everything together, download it and upload it to YouTube, like I have. So that's pretty much how I made Waking of the Shaman. I also did that with Arcane Overlord, and I'm thinking I'm doing pretty good for using a completely free AI generation models. But they also take a little bit longer because they don't want to expend a whole lot of money on well, on giving you stuff for free. They really want to entice you to make a new something. So let's try it. Show you one. Let's do the still image of the Orc Scout. I'll open that, and I'm going to make sure these are on the lowest settings. 5 seconds, 720p on a widescreen version, and you only want one generation because it requires a whole lot to generate them. And then you tell them what you want it to do after you've uploaded your image. Orc Scout points off into the distance. Then the dragon swoops down into the valley. And there we are. And it'll start generating something up for a 5-minute video. It takes a little bit of time, 4 minutes. And we'll get that generation here shortly. But I like Arena because of the competitiveness of trying to make the same thing over and over, or different things. But since I'm doing the free model, it's every day I have the chance to make a couple of clips to throw into my music video and come up with something that goes with my music. But that's in general how things work. It's totally free. It took me about 2 weeks to make the Waking of the Shaman. And until I can either monetize my YouTube channel or earn enough money to spend like a couple $100 to make a full-length music video with one of these AI platforms. It's pretty much how I do it. But for now, thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again for our next video. Please enjoy the music.